Whether you like it or not, your business is you. Hi, I'm Sam. Welcome to Weekly Mini Training, and this week we're talking all about how your business is you. Now, whether you like it or not, who you are and how you are in the world and how you're reacting and how you're feeling has a massive impact on your business, especially if you're a small business owner. Now, this might be a little bit different if you're in a very large corporation where you've got all the systems set up, so it really doesn't matter what's going on with you. But I still if you're a CEO of a company, your attitudes, your behaviors, the way you lead still has a big impact on your business. Now, as a solopreneur, that's even more pronounced. So if you're having a crappy day, that comes across. If you're feeling down, that comes across. Now, please stop here for a second. I'm not saying by any means that we have to be happy and positive and amazing people all the time, because let's be fair, that's just not true. We're human beings. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's vitally important that you support you and that you look after you and your business in the way that suits you. Can I say the word you anymore in this video? Yes, I sure can. So what I'm going to say is that there are a couple of things here that are really important. One, building a business that suits you. So I see lots of people saying that you must post 3 times a day on Facebook, or you must have a morning routine, or you must, okay, all of these are great, but there's no must, right? There just isn't. I've seen plenty of businesses do incredibly well without posting 3 times a day. I've seen plenty of people do incredibly well who are nighttime people and don't have a morning routine. Hell, if they get up and it's still morning, they're feeling a little bit down. There is no must when it comes to structure. And so the first thing I'm going to implore you to do is sort out a business structure that suits you. Maybe you're not designed to be a solopreneur. Maybe you're not designed to work alone. And being in a partnership will work much better for you because you get support and someone to bounce ideas off. Now, I've done lots of partnership stuff, and I know for the moment that I needed a little bit of space from that, and being involved in those sorts of things just wasn't right for me right now. So that's not the case for me. But it might be the case for you. And this is where we come back to it. It's really important to work out what works for you. Every single one of us is different, and every single one of us likes different things and likes to work in different ways. So, 1, find a business structure that suits you. 2, look after yourself. Now, I'm not necessarily talking manicures and pedicures, unless that's your thing. Again, this all comes back to what works for you. So I'm not a mani-pedi kind of girl, nor am I a long bubble bath kind of girl. It's just not my thing. I am a bottle of wine kind of girl, but being 6 months pregnant at the moment, that's not my thing at the moment either. So it was really important that I find things to suit me. Now, I am a little bit nerdy. I do love some time on the Xbox, or maybe some time with some movies, or even just time with some mates playing board games and those sorts of things. They're important for me because they help me be me, and they help me relax, and they help me chill out. I find nothing more relaxing than laying on the couch for the afternoon with an Xbox controller in my hand. That's just me, and that is probably not you, and that's okay. So if you are a mani-pedi kind of girl, or if you are a going to the movies kind of a person, make sure you're actually looking after you. You're giving yourself time to turn off. Now, that's easier said than done sometimes. If you are a small business owner and a parent or a family member or whatever else you've got going on, it's really easy to get caught up and be on all of the time. Always be worried about someone else. And this is especially key for the mothers of us out there who have this inability, it seems, to let go of what everyone else needs and think about what we need for a moment. But trust me, they'll be fine for like half an hour. Just stop thinking about them momentarily and think about what you want. Just do a little something for you. So that's part 2, is look after you in a way that suits you. And part 3, which is not really business structure, but it's really important that you start to build a business that you love. So I'm not just talking about structure now, about partnerships and that sort of stuff, but just looking at the way you want to do it. So if courses aren't your thing, and I'm a big advocate for courses aren't everyone's thing, not every business needs a course, then don't build a course. I don't care that everyone and their dog online is saying that you should have a course, or you should have a membership site, or you should have it. I don't care. Just don't do it. Sure, there are stats that show that it might be working right now. It's like cold calling. Okay, there are stats that show that cold calling works. It's just a numbers game. If you call enough people, you get enough conversions. Yeah, that's great, but I don't want to do it. Yes, it might work. Yes, it probably does work for other people, but I just don't. It's not me. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to change and become that person. growth and moving outside your comfort zone is all well and good in lots of situations in life, but it's not about changing your entire person unless you want to. I don't want to. I like being me. I like doing the things I do. And so instead, I look at finding other options in my business for connecting with people. And some of that is face-to-face networking, some of that is online networking, and all sorts of things. Some of that's referrals, but it's not cold calling because that's not me. So what I want you to do then is really think about doing the things in your business that you want to do. So everyone's saying you can't write books anymore. I don't care, write a book. Or everyone's saying that you shouldn't, I just don't care. This is why I'm a terrible business coach and why I don't coach anymore. Because honestly, there is no right answer. And any one coach who's selling any one right answer, to be fair, they're not doing justice by you or your business. If they're saying that you must follow their set system and their set structure because it worked for them, then they're really not taking time to understand you or your client or your product or your service or whatever you've got, because everyone is slightly different. And there are a million ways to skin a cat. I'm not even sure I like that saying. There are a million ways to do things, and their one system or structure or golden key is not, it doesn't work. Not for everyone. Sure, it works for them, and sure, it will probably work for 100 businesses like them, but it doesn't have to work for you, and you might not want it to. So, my key takeaways from this video is, one, think about your business structure, like the timings of what happens and who does it, what. You might not be designed to be in this alone, and that's okay. Two, look after you in a way that suits you. Yeah, it doesn't have to be green smoothies. If you're not a green smoothie kind of person, then hell, I don't care if you're drinking wine through a straw at 8 a.m. If that's you, go for gold. You know what? I'd be a gin and tonic kind of girl if I could right now, but I have to wait for that. So have a gin and tonic for me, please. And three, build your business the way you want. So look at your products and your services and really make sure that they're the things you want to be doing. Not that you're just building a course because everyone says that you have to build a course, but that you're doing it because you want to offer that information in that manner, because otherwise this isn't going to work for you. This is why the Get Real Business Academy is a place where we talk what really goes on in business. It's not all positive, it's not all rainbows and unicorns, it's not all fun. I'm sorry, sometimes it's just not, but it is great. I wouldn't change it for the world, and I love being in business for myself. I've been in business for myself far too many years now to ever go back to employment, I think. But it's not great, not always. So you just have to be realistic about this stuff and do it in a way that suits you. So 2 things here, come on over and join us in the hashtag Real Life Biz group and talk about these things. But check out the Get Real Business Academy if you want support that is going to look after you and your business. It's going to be personalized and tailored. It's going to tell you that you don't have to do things every way, but here are some options you could think about. Then that's what the Academy is for. I'm sorry guys, there is no one right answer, and anyone who's selling you that one right answer is not doing justice by you. But there are some options you can try, and it's about finding the thing that works for you. So come on over and check us out. We'd love to have you there. That's it for this week, but as always, I will see you in the next video.